All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. This is going to be a overview of the the DAM Designs. See, I almost said concept Fenrir, but this is the DAM Designs Fenrir fixed blade. So say hello to Ren and Stimpy. You can't even see him, can you? Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and our friend Choo Choo. And let's get started. Now, this comes from our buddy Justin at White Mountain Knives. Now, I was just looking over knives, trying to figure out what to borrow, and I came across the DAM Designs fixed blades. Now, originally, I wanted to see the Invictus, and then that went out of stock, so he sent me the Fenrir. Now, these are really cool, kind of overbuilt fixed blades, guys. You know, if you know anything about Adrian over at Concept, wow, DAM Designs, you definitely get a chunk of steel even in his folding knives. And now that's why I wanted to see a fixed blade. Now you got this nice snap in, very nice. Wow. Casey, why are you blanking? I'm blanking on everything today. I don't know what it is. Kydex, thank you, sheath. There we go. Made to fit a tech lock, as you can see here. And in this case, it is set up to be carried like this. Now, I will tell you, because I was sick all last week and I need to get this back to Justin, I did not carry this knife. I carried it around the house. I put it on my side, and it feels pretty good. It is a little high and does kind of come up into my side, but if I turned that tech lock, I could carry this, I could carry it horizontally, and that would be much better. I just didn't get to do that. So that's why this is going to be more of an overview than a review, because I didn't really get to carry it out in the woods, out in public. And so what you have here is an overview. So this particular design, the Fenrir, is obviously a very much a sax blade shape. Has this Warncliffe very much blade shape, straight as an arrow, pointy, pokey, stabby tip. And you can see there, oh, I know why, my light, I adjusted my light, there we go. Now I bet that'll help with focus. Yep, okay, so we are good now. There you go, you got the DAM Designs logo here. You have plenty of relief on the sharpening there. Your plunge stops right about there. Plenty of room. Got this really cool look of almost like the pivot on his folders, but of course it's just holding the scales on there. You do have very contoured G10 scales. These are jade, obviously, and you can even, let's see, if I get it up near the light, you can see through. It is translucent, and there is milling in there for weight reduction. Very thick stock back here, but it thins out. It is a very tall grind, so it thins out to a very nice flat ground, thin edge. And, you know, the one thing you should really think about here is that tip. Now, the tip is very useful in getting down into boxes and things. I did cut some stuff like that around here. And again, your jimping end's right about here. So if you want to come up here, you're not on jimping, but that doesn't bother me. You got this kind of acid stonewash look. We'll see what they actually call it, but really nicely done. Now, this is 14C28. These are made by Kubi in China. Very cool. So what I was going to say is just watch out for that tip. Out here near the end, it does get pretty thin. And if you're not careful and try to pry or do anything weird, you will most likely snap that. Now, you do have a lanyard hole there, which is built into the tang. Very cool. Great locked in grip right here. You get locked into that finger choil right there, and then you can come up here. Now, I'm not having trouble getting on that corner of the blade. Your results may vary, but I don't have any issues. Now, I have been doing some cutting. Whoa, I knocked my tripod. I have been doing some cutting with this, and it does a very good job. Now, I will tell you, it's a little thicker than a lot of really slicey knives. So I do think this would do better at some outdoor tasks and things like that than like slicing cardboard. I did not get a chance to try that out. Now, it is a very sticky, sharp edge, and that tip is absolutely a penetrator, as you can see there. Not a problem with that whatsoever. I mean, that is like butter. It just penetrates. like nobody's business. You can see there, it has just done extremely clean cuts. So, you know, it would be great for just about anything. Again, your results may vary in that regard, but it is really cool. Now, size-wise, what are we dealing with here? So let's do our normal comparisons, and then we'll do a couple others. Number one, here's your Ontario Rat 1, and they are roughly the same length. The Fenrir might have it on the blade by a little bit, and we'll go through specs in a minute, and you can see it just dwarfs the Rat 2. All right, and then we're going to grab a couple of fixed blades that you may or may not know about, but they will definitely help you to visualize. Now, everybody knows the K-bar. This is the USSF version. You can see the K-bar definitely has it by a lot in the blade and the handle. Let's do it right there. And, you know, I think that's a decent comparison, but it's a little bit smaller than that. Now, here is my Pride and Joy fixed blade. This is the Lion Steel M4, and the M4 is pretty close, a little shorter in the handle, a little shorter in the blade. Let's move that guy out, and then we're going to put my second Pride and Joy, which is the Tour Field 2.0, which is roughly the same size. Now, both of those have kind of a drop point blade going on, and obviously you can see there that the Fenrir is quite a bit different. Now, we'll leave those up there while we do the specs. Now, these are $75 at White Mountain Knives. Don't forget, you can get 10% off of most things at White Mountain Knives with code KnivesFAST, but these are currently out of stock. I would bet they will be restocked. Now, they are 8.9 inches long. The blade length is 4.56, so 4.5, let's just say. Blade thickness 0.157, so a little thicker, like I said. The cutting edge is 4.17 inches, and the handle length is 4.86 JG10, and it is 5.5 ounces. So a really nice fixed blade. I don't think it's, I mean, at 5.5 ounces, you're not talking about overwhelmingly heavy. Obviously, it is heavy, but a good heavy that would give you some heft behind it. You can see the thickness of the tang there, and there is, these are flush. So it is, the scales are flush, and that feel, I mean, it just feels great in the hand. Not necessarily my first favorite blade shape, but it is a very useful shape in many, many cases. So what do you guys think of this one? Again, I kind of felt like this was just going to be more of an overview, just because I did not get time to use it in the woods like I had hoped. But let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Give me your comments down below. And thank you so much for all you do for the channel and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.